Good morning. We're back here on our deck project. Remember, we're doing this because it was framed flat, so we have to put a taper on our deck. So we went to Universal Foam Products. We got tapered foam from them, and again, it's the same kind of foam that tile workers use for showers. You can get sloped floors in your shower nowadays, and all it is expanded polystyrene foam, and it's tapered. And companies like Schluter, they they put their waterproof membrane, they laminate it right to this foam so that it's waterproofed. And what we're doing is we're basically doing it ourselves. You know, do-it-yourselfers, saving some money. We're able to get this foam a lot cheaper than we could, and Schluter wouldn't. They don't custom make anything for you. So we're gonna waterproof our whole deck with this foam. It's 3-pound foam. All that means is the compression strength of the foam. If you get something lighter than that, then by the time you get the weight of the tile and everything on, it could compress. And this stuff will compress if you take your finger and gouge into it. But once you put the Ditra over top and the weight of the tile is over top, it spreads out that way. So I have my glue on here, the foam board Loctite 300. It's made for foam board. And my next tapered piece. And all we're going to do is try not to stick my foot in the glue. We're going to get our next piece laid down here and aligned. And I already have a chalk line laid out so that everything's square. It'll end up at the same spot on the edge of the deck. We're just going to line up the foam. It looks pretty good as it is. And then we'll take like a sheet of plywood or something and just lay it down and gently walk over it. And after that, we're going to put those washers, the wetty washers with the tabs, just to secure everything down. And then over top, we already started our Ditra run.
Hey, assistant. Do you know what you're doing?
I think so.
What you doing?
I'm stirring some that
What's it called?
Thin-set.
grout.
Is it grout, Daddy?
It's thin-set.
Thin set.
Good job.
We already started our Ditra run over there. And we're going to continue using Schluter Ditra, coming all the way across our deck. And we're going to waterproof the seams with Schluter Curdy. We're gonna waterproof those seams. So we'll keep you posted. What we're gonna do here, where I did the concrete, the form I was using, or the template I was using, wasn't straight. So I'm gonna use the thin set with the additive, not just water, the additive, so that it's stronger and it'll hold up. And I'm going to fill that space right there with inset before we do the Ditra. So we're rolling. All right, see you later. Okay, so we got our Loctite PL Proline 300. It's designed for foam board. Have an automatic caulking gun from work. Makes it a lot easier. And you don't have to be afraid of getting this stuff on here. You know, if you have a big glob, that'll be fine. It'll spread out once we put weight on top of it. So we're weighing them down, gluing them down, and then screwing them down with those tab washers. So it's not just a normal flat washer. It has tabs so that it grips. And it's turning out really well. This is going to be our outside edge, so I'm probably going to put a little more on there. There we have it. This Schluter-Dietra, it's an uncoupling membrane. So when you put it down underneath your tile, if there's concrete or there's wood for a substrate, that is going to expand and contract at different temperatures and at different rates than tile. And you use an uncoupling membrane like Schluter-Dietra, and what will happen is, instead of your tile cracking, the Dietra or any uncoupling membrane will expand and contract and will give a little bit of flexibility, strength for the tile, and then this product gives the flexibility because, as we all know, tile doesn't have any flexibility. So using products like this will cause your tile to be able to withstand temperature variances and things like that. And then, so you want to work your tile. I mean your thin set. You want to work that out. I have a chalk line here so that I know not to go past that line. You want to go to that line, but you don't necessarily want to go past it. You can go a little bit past it. That's all right. But you want to work everything out. Give yourself room. One thing you don't want to do, this is a 12-foot span. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to do a whole run of thin set and then start your Dietra. By that time your thin set has started to set up too much and you're not going to get a good contact with your product, your uncoupling membrane. I cut this piece the other day. We were just at a stopping point. And so now all I'm doing here is lining up the piece that I'd already cut. Actually, my wife cut it for me because I was a mess. We were cleaning up. So anyhow, just wanted to talk a little bit about the uncoupling membrane. There's other companies that sell this stuff too. But like I said, I found good deals on Craigslist and things like that. And why we're putting this uncoupling membrane over top of our expanded polystyrene foam. Mostly, I'm doing it. You don't necessarily need the uncoupling membrane over top of the foam, but I'm doing it so that my deck is waterproof. When we're done using this product, waterproofing the seams, and then the tile that we chose, an outdoor grade tile, an outdoor grout. This is going to be tapered because it wasn't framed tapered, so it's going to be waterproof with that slope that we need. Alright, thanks camera girl. You can shut it off.